Welcome back, peeps. Another new spot to begin. And what a view. I mean, look at that. But the main reason I'm over here, funnily enough, is that we thought it was bad at Horse Guards, the Palace, the red phone boxes, those kind of places with influencer types, etc. It's almost as bad as the blossom trees in Notting Hill and Kensington, when the spring comes and everything is looking sort of, you know, purpley and lovely. But if you think that's bad, it gets worse. It gets a lot worse, okay? This is the probable worst spot in Central, and there are several reasons for that. Now, I've got no idea how long the queue's going to be. Call it half of, I don't know, Colombia, Mexico, whatever here today. The absolute, and I'm sure there'll be a long queue, absolute most popular spot, when I'm going to turn the corner, it'll be empty, is typically here. But oddly enough, it is. There isn't a massive queue. Look, it's an underpass, okay, that goes from one side of the bridge. Oh my God, it stinks down here. One side of the bridge, the other. And the reason that it's one of the most popular spots is, as I emerge into the light, that. Okay, I cannot believe, but then again, it is a Monday morning. I've seen videos of there being 1,000 people queued all the way along the underpass to the other side of the bridge. But that is the spot, guys, for professionals. You know, if you want an actual, proper, amazing, fairly original-ish London shot that doesn't involve red phone box, but you want a bit of architecture, a bit of history, a bit of glory, that's the one. That is the absolute money shot, is it not? Been a long time since I stood here as well. A hell of a long time. And the funny thing is, a lot of people that arrive here and take their pictures against the wall here, overlooking the river and the Palace of Westminster, don't know about that urine-stenching, urine-soaked tunnel of stench is a better way to describe it. And it's pretty awful. Yeah, I mean, it absolutely, I mean, you kind of get used to it, you know, when you live getting dirty looks, anyone gives me dirty looks if you're standing in their way, I'm going to pause exactly on the spot and wait for them to have a go at me. Can't be doing that. Yeah, this is why, I mean, come on, you kind of get it. Look at that backdrop, folks. It is a magnificent backdrop. So you can understand why people take the time, get ready, etc., prepare, and then sit on a wall. I haven't yet. Should probably actually come here and set up for a few days with, a few hours over a few days with a tripod and my pro kit to capture it in 8K, because I guarantee at least possibly once or twice a week somebody goes over the wall. Now, I don't know if it goes straight into the water or whether there's a small... Nope, it's straight into the water. I mean, at least the water's really clean. Compared to the Ganges, it's not clean at all. Which is a funny thing to say, because there is Thames swimming available over in Canary Wharf in a supposedly clean part. Now, as you can see, it's a popular kind of start-off point for massive numbers of groups. I mean, it's absolutely chock-a-flipping waka here, with almost exclusively Spanish and Italiano, yes, si. Now, I'm not going far along here to kind of tour guide saying, make sure we don't lose anyone, that's my job. Duh, really? I never guessed. I'm not walking all the way along because it goes on a long way. This is the National COVID Memorial Wall. Seen it before on this channel a long, long time. Never in the summer, never in this light, when we've got the glorious trees framing the promenade. St Thomas's Hospital peeking over just behind. But wow, I mean, it's an absolute flippy influencer nightmare here, is it not? It's super busy, super noisy, and anyone that's able to compose themselves, pose properly, get that classic shot, they've got my respect. But if you do it well, look, okay, and this is with the video kit, with a proper setup, taking still pictures, you would get, if you know what you're doing, amazing shots. I mean, that really is utterly spectacular, is it not? And to put it into perspective, Horse Guards building, which in itself is enormous, is probably about 1/8, perhaps even less, perhaps even 1/10, the size or width of the Palace of Westminster. Yeah, it's utterly extraordinary, just how massive it is. Almost as extraordinary as how many flipping people there are here. the empty empty tunnel at the end. I think maybe a lot of commuters do come out there, see the view and think, let me take my phone out. But the trouble is, by the time they're going to take a picture, they're ready to retch because it absolutely flipping stinks, guys. Unbelievable stench in that pedestrian tunnel. You do not want, trust me, to spend any time in there. Unless, of course, that's a particularly appealing smell. Uh-oh, is somebody going to go over the wall? I mean, the funny thing is, I have to be honest, if somebody did go over, I'm a reasonably strong swimmer, but I'm probably not strong enough to risk my life for a total stranger. I mean, it depends on the circumstances. I wouldn't always say that, but you know, sometimes we have to be kind. I'm just waiting for the little kiddie group behind me to go up the stairs. When they're up, I'll follow them out of here. But yeah, this is a very popular, for many reasons. You know, you've got the broken gate. It's funny actually. I wonder if somebody actually broke it to get down there and take pictures. I can't go down yet because I will disturb their picture taking. But the gate has been opened. I'm not sure if it actually goes down to a small bay, possibly on the riverbank. I mean, yeah, it's chaos here. Wait, there's some people posted on the seriously on the wall. Like what? Come on. I mean, at least the Chinese couple here, you know how to dress, know how to behave. Let's hope they're heading to Horse Guards later. The National COVID Memorial Wall. Yeah. Gosh. A lot of missing flags, interesting enough. I don't know how or why they chose those flags in that particular order. I noticed the Turkish, Bangladeshi, South Korean, a few other flags at a quick glance, but obviously plenty missing. Here you will see doctors and nurses taking a stroll during a well-earned break from looking after their patients in the hospital. I mean, it's looking very yellow, isn't it? Could they not get some sprinklers over here to like spruce it up a little bit, make it a little greener? You know, these people are saving lives, for goodness sake. The last thing they should have to worry about is, oh, the grass doesn't look very appealing this morning. Yeah. It is open and accessible to the general public, by the way. The garden there. And a wonderful, lovely little spot it is. Plus, if you see a doctor or a nurse, ask them, hey, I hope you're having a good day, despite the immense pressure that your work entails. Another like kind of trashy little souvenir touristy stall of rubbish behind me. I still didn't understand how or where they get licensed, but it's the same with these super soft ice cream man vans. No idea how they get licensed either. I'll take a few steps on this side because it's rare, very rare, not only that we start from the south bank, as we just did. I rarely set foot on the south side of the river, I'll be quite honest, and head over the bridge. It's funny, you know, even though I had most of yesterday off, I kind of thought I'd be quite fatigued this morning. Between shooting Friday's video at Horse Guards, then doing a Friday night video yet to be published, then doing a Saturday night video, the late night one in Piccadilly Circus when I got home at 4 in the morning. I did just shy of 50,000 steps. But odd enough, back to normal this morning, fully recharged. Not bad for an old boy. I'll get kind of to the middle-ish of the bridge and then it'll be time to carefully hack across. Now my timing this morning is spot on, it's bang on 11:30, 11:31. And what a view, guys, from this side of the river, this side of the bridge, on the southish side of the river, we're rapidly approaching 50% of the way across the bridge. That is, you know, I think it even puts Buckingham Palace to shame. It really is an extraordinary, as this bro has figured out, Gothic masterpiece, is it not? Things we have got quite a lot, haven't we? If you think about it, Buckingham Palace, you know, Westminster Abbey, St Paul's, and of course the Palace of Westminster. I'm trying to think actually, what have the Frenchies got? Sacré-Cœur, Notre Dame, Arc de Triomphe, Eiffel Tower. I guess we're kind of tied. Okay, yeah, the Louvre, but then again I could list here, British Museum, Natural History Museum, Science Museum, etc, etc, etc. V&A, of course. I mean, not quite as spectacular as the Louvre, obviously, but I mean, it's, you know, it's not a bad second. It's certainly one of the world's finest museums. And I say that as somebody that's not even a particularly fond museum goer. Now, I'm hoping that the mic and Fluffy Dead Cat is removing all the excess sound because it's incredibly windy today. You can probably see in the tourist's hair blowing all over the place. It's a real windy one here on the bridge. I'm going to be very careful with my crossing today. Oh, notice they redid the red lines. Look at that. Guys, if they did the boxes like this at Horse Guards, nobody would ever, in fact, even the horse would be scared to go in the box. Those are very red lines. I mean, most people are smart enough to understand that, hey, I probably shouldn't park in the middle of Westminster Bridge, but you know what? Some Frenchy tourist and a little Peugeot or Citroën could easily make that mistake. But gosh, look at the difference. The lines on that side of the bridge and on this side. We're currently on the east side of the bridge, looking toward, oh, it's windy, the City of London. You can probably just about spot St Paul's, and of course, County Hall to the right, it's a Marriott Hotel now, and the London Eye. I'm just enjoying it, guys, to be honest, because it kind of feels like I'm at the seaside, and there's a nice, moderately rivery scent wafting slowly over the bridge at this point. It's not particularly strong. It's nowhere near as bad as the urine-soaked pedestrian tunnel that I briefly endured. Honestly, if you're going there for pictures, folks, take a face mask. Somebody just said, I don't want to be filmed. Hey, idiot, move away. Just seriously. It's so funny. How is it possible, guys, that given privacy laws in continental Europe, and I'm thinking about Portugal, Italy, Spain, France, Germany, they differ slightly, but on the whole, you need consent because people own the rights to their own images, okay? So you need consent. Yes, a lot of YouTubers go and film their blah, 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 and it's normally fine. But if somebody rich and upset decide they want to make an example of you because you utilize their image without prior written consent, you've been in a lot of trouble. So I understand actually why some people get a bit antsy-arsy here in the UK when they fail to understand that we have very different laws to, thank God, the European Union. Now the cruise ships, unless it's just docked, it's not a ship, is it? I mean, it's a ferry. Sorry, guys. I noticed this as well, actually. Yes, the river is still used for traffic. I think they're taking oh, actually, wait, that's my Ocado delivery. Yeah, I ordered a lot, in fact, this time. I thought to myself, look, if I make one large order, it will last me until January 2027. So they're just heading under the bridge toward my pad. Hopefully, they'll get it all unloaded before I get home. Boat's leaving, there's no one on it. Maybe it's got a fault and everybody got booted off. There are a lot of people waiting at the terminal, a lot. Okay, we press on. It's 11:35 and it's time that I get my, you know what, to Horse Guards. Now, given how long it took to process the last long video, I will likely, depending on how things go, what the flow is like today, cut this into two halves. The intro, bit of time at Horse Guards, and then depending on which troopers and the vibe today, you know, more time at Horse Guards. No promises, we'll see. It's really windy. It's really, really, really windy. It's like being on a beach, in fact, in the winter. And why is everybody just stood here, not moving? Hello, folks, move. Thank you. Seriously. It's like this is not Madame Tussauds. Flipping hell, what on earth? I can barely squeeze through. I think we've literally got half of Guangzhou on the bridge today. Not only that, people that are trying to get pictures, look, it ain't working because the wind. It's super, super duper, duper, duper windy today. What's going on? I'm actually quite lucky that I thought to attach the neck strap because I rarely do. Anyway, that's our last, you know, rivery, vista-y type view. It's going back toward Hungerford Bridge and obviously the city, etc. in the distance. And a lovely view it is. I'm sure you'd all agree. Thoroughly lovely. Unless, of course, I turn the camera that way and we get that. I don't even want to describe it, you know the word that I'll use, and it's not really appropriate for a family-friendly channel. That said, neither were quite a few of my words on the England beat Norway video. But to be honest, guys, and this is the funny thing, you'll have heard me mention multiple times in that video that I've been out for in fact, it was actually just under 5 hours in total that evening since dinner. And the video was only, what, like an hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes? In other words, you could see how much I had to chop out. Obviously, all the drug taking, obviously any physical confrontations, most importantly, a few super awkward moments with the police, and then a very funny moment with a very enthusiastic girl from Brazil. I mean, every Brazilian I've ever met, in a good way, is trouble, but I wasn't expecting that kind of trouble just after dinner. So yeah, a lot of it ended up on the cutting room floor because ultimately the video would just get pulled or demonetized, etc. Kind of the same thing. The other thing I should mention, I was going to do that in the intro, is that, you know, I'm well aware that the majority of the audience of this channel are, you know, good law-abiding citizens with overwhelmingly probably traditional values, you know, law and order, you know, respect for the rule of law, for serving members of the armed forces, etc. But guys, at the same time, you know, you've asked to see the other side of London. I know you meant, you know, kind of different districts, architecturally, etc., etc. But you know, if you really want to understand what life is like here, either as a resident, long-term resident like myself, or somebody visiting, the channel's going to give you much more of an overview of what you might like to do, but arguably more importantly, what you definitely would not like to do if you decide to visit. In other words, you know, I'm not going to just sugarcoat it all the time and say, oh, you know, it's beautiful and amazing, you know, post-imperial grandeur, blah, blah, blah. A lot of problems here as well, a lot of problems. But at the same time, it's still one of the best places in the world that I've experienced to live, you know? And despite the chaos and confusion that reigned on Saturday, I'm just trying to think, actually, bits I cut out. I don't think there was a single, I didn't see anybody fighting with anyone else. A few people had conflicts with the police, but there was a lot of misunderstanding about that. And nobody that I was talking to or that was out was either, you know, anti-police or against the police. But a lot of people were obviously very worried that I might be intelligence gathering on behalf of the police. I mean, I say that as a compliment, to be fair. It means I must look professional. Right. Gosh, it perfectly emptied here just as we're arriving at one of our favourite spots. Love it. So yeah, better that I give you the bad with the good, if that makes sense. Because you know what? We could go to any city in the world and I could film, you know, the perfect, hey, tourists, come and visit, this is amazing video. You know, give me any US city, give me Moscow, give me Paris, give me anywhere. And I could also film a, you know what, it's proper dangerous here after dark video. Because every city fundamentally is much the same. Except perhaps a few Swiss cities that are, you know, so flipping boring that people only go there to euthanize themselves. I shouldn't joke about that, but you know what I mean. It's fundamentally true. I think it's one of the only countries in the world where euthanasia is legal. Damn, bro's got it all under control. Look at this. The glasses, the slick back hair, rest of it. Very impressive. Look, damn, he's even calling, what's her name? Scheinbaum, the president of Mexico. I think, is it not Claudia Scheinbaum? I think it is. Apologies, guys, if I got it wrong. But she's not answering, unfortunately. So he's off to his next favoured location. Actually, it's family time. Let's leave them to it. Speaking of next favoured locations, we're still beautifully timed to get to Horse Guards out, give or take, roughly 12:45, which is, it's a miracle. I mean, my timing is impeccable. Or it's just good luck. Now, the video that was filmed before Saturday night, Sunday morning's chaos is a standard leisurely walk through Soho on Friday night. I had no idea at that point I'd be going back again the next day, but it is what it is. So you will see the difference. It's very peaceful. But more importantly, with the new lens and light filter, it's a very different world from last week's one when we had the party. In other words, everything explodes almost like it's daytime. Beautiful, amazing colors and neon lighting. That's coming probably, maybe this week, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. As always, it depends on what happens today before really determining what can happen. Tomorrow I could get to horse cards and it's closed, for example. I mean, I really don't know what might or might not be on in the coming week or two. I do know that we're getting very close though to the end of military season and the return of the holidaying HCAV troopers and horses. So there's that to look forward to. We have, of course, the closure pending. And then after the closure, I'm assuming everything is still, as I've been led to believe with that, time-wise, we'll have the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery on a late summer spot at Horse Guards. I'm still deciding on my summer holiday as well, guys. I'll let you know way in advance. I promise it won't just suddenly go like quiet on the channel. But I'm sort of, having looked at how busy it is in Italy and Switzerland and elsewhere, as usual, I'm massively leaning toward mid to late September, if I'm honest. But anyway, to be determined, and I'll keep you informed nearer the time. And they're even painting some of the buses yellow now, so they stand out more against the other 50 million buses in Central. The worrying thing is that so many of them are still super old and not electric. In other words, massive polluters. Downing Street. Quiet today. I mean, I think Starmer's probably packed up most of his little toys now and will be leaving fairly soon, hopefully. They don't have I've also been given a heads up about something else that could potentially be very interesting, which I might try to cover this week. I'm just waiting for, how do I say this? Legally, of course, a self-defense item to arrive before I take myself into that environment. But there is a rough schedule of things to come. And I think you'd agree that when I said 2 weeks ago, hey, I'll be showing you some new bits and bobs, I've already started to deliver on that. And the other good news is that by the end of this week, today we're at 31. It's very hot. I mean, it's fine, I'm used to it now, but it's very hot. By the end of this week, we're back to kind of a little bit overcast, a little bit of rain, and the mid-20s. This is the first time in my life I ever think, you know what, I would love the summer to go on. Because I'm oddly adjusted to it like never before. I don't want to go back to I don't want to go back to the winter. Dude in his karate suit. Yeah, I'm actually trying not even to think about the winter, to be entirely honest with you. I prefer this to the cold for another few months. There's no mounted guard with annoying interacting tourists in Thailand. Otherwise, I can go and live there in luxury and film that in 35 degrees, 90% humidity. Wait, what? Somebody just proposed to his girlfriend in front of the horse? You're joking? No way. Wait, what? Chap. Careful. Thank you. I know it was an accident. Just careful. I didn't want you to walk into the kit. That's amazing, guys. I'm going to leave them to it. Can't believe we caught that. And all the spammers are not here. That's incredible. You just missed a marriage, a union, here in front of the horse. They just got married. He just proposed. Yeah. She said no. She's consoling him now, but.
Walk through everyone's home. I will go get
They head off really quick, guys, because obviously there's a bit of a queue turning up. I've got to ask them. Guys, did you just actually get married for real in front of the horse? Guys, did you actually get married for real in front of the horse? Or was it like, it wasn't a PR thing, no?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't speak English? I'm sorry, excuse me, thank you. Wow, I'm judging by her emotions, in fact, and the tears, I'm inclined to believe it was the real deal. I mean, what? First time we ever saw that at Horse Guards. And how is it the case that, and I'm not exaggerating, there's not a single spam ahead? Maybe they got my rough message in the last video that should we start seeing a lot of umbrellas, what black umbrellas and spammers lining up blocking the tourist view, we're going to stand in front of them. Gosh, an actual Frenchy proposal and wedding. Damn, if only I got here 3 minutes earlier. He was down on his knee as I approached. I'm not entirely sure if, given the number of places you could propose in London, it's a slightly odd one, given the proximity of horse shit, smell, and a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? All the strangers there. Oxford University, damn bro is smart.
Oh, alright.
Have a quick look at the other end, which other troopers in the other box. We'll have a very brief peek shortly. A decent-ish crowd actually here to start already today. Yeah, the guy in black that kind of almost walked into the wedding shot, I was a little bit too forceful with him. Yeah, I shouldn't have laid hands on him. Not in a bad way, guys, but I mean, he was about to face plant the end of the kit. There's a protruding metal pole, which is pretty sharp at the end of the kit. So I mean, I saved it from myself, but I should have been a little bit more gentle. It is what it is. I'm still shocked that we saw that. Okay, zoom fully out again. I think, from a distance, we might well have a new face at the other end. Certainly looks like it. Gutted that the Frenchies. Sorry. Oops, my camera's the cat phone's in someone else's picture. There we are. No, it's not. The troop we're looking at now, I have no idea actually where he's from. Possible Gurkha. I really couldn't be sure, but I'd love to know. I'd love to find out actually. We've got some troopers that are very distinctive compared to the majority. And they tend to be the ones that are super strict. Oh no, girls, you're in the box. Chinese girls in the box. Uh-oh. I mean, this is Chinese bro told his girlfriend that she needs to stand against the wall and not pass the line. Oh, I thought he was going to karate chop the wall then. Bopsh. I think he's a tour guide. I know that bro before. People don't randomly smile at you in London. He did, so I know him from somewhere. Damn, he's so unique looking. He could be a modern art masterpiece. Modern masterpiece. A modern art masterpiece. I need to slow down, when I'm narrating these videos. That way we wouldn't end up with the occasional word spaghetti. I'll pace myself, guys. How about that? It's proper busy, actually. Got some bro in a hoodie and a face mask behind me, looking very menacing. They're creeping forward today. Pretty much the majority are right bang on the line. He is looking though, he's not completely ignoring them. When I say bang on the line, I'm not exaggerating. Oh. So good job correcting her. Nice guy. Talking about La Línea, the Spanish to my right. See, I mean, if they can spot La Línea, can't be that difficult, can it?
I guess. Yeah, maybe, but I'll let you take yours first. Do you want me to hold your bag as well?
Yeah, exactly, yeah, that. Rapido, she's right. Hurry it up.
Are you sure?
There are people waiting here, come on. Indian bro with a body bag, I guarantee you've just been on holiday in Pattaya. His Mexican Special Forces, this dude over here, catches cartel Mondays to Fridays, but this week he's in London. I could probably knock me out with one punch, to be fair, but hey. Hey guys, yeah, it's not like, box party here at Horse Girls today. The funny thing is, imagine the Frenchy couple with the proposal had done it in the box in front of the horse, and not only got shouted at, but got charged as well, and then dropped the ring in the horse's you-know-what. This pro, luckily, who's completely engrossed in his phone, didn't look up once, didn't go smack into the horse. Talking about other horses, mind your backs please, ladies and gents. It's a lovely Monday morning for it. Now, we've only got 5 minutes until the changeover, so who have we got at this end? Is it a new serious trooper? I mean, hard to see actually, to be honest. Instinctively, I think we've seen him before. But that horse is absolutely enormous. Now he's getting shy. Guys, the horse is massive. It looks almost twice as big as, okay, maybe it's the aspects from where I'm standing, but this horse is absolutely gigantic. Look. It's massive. Let me try and get around the other side to get a picture of the hoof at least, so if for any reason you guys can't identify it, then I've at least got a reasonable chance from the list. Kind of reminds me of the retired blues horse Tabor. That horse is ginormous, and it's not Overlord. Actually, I can see, I think, the hoof number. Let me just see if I can quickly look it up now, people. 1 minute. That is a big boy. Who obviously doesn't want to play bull. And look directly at the camera. Come on, beautiful. There we go. Okay, I think we've got some amazing shots of the horse. Right, wait. Hoof. Just checking the number. Okay, the hoof is super clear. Please don't be a new one that we've never seen before. Thankfully, it's a lifeguards, which is top of my list. Oh yeah, actually, of course it is. Holcomb. This horse is Holcomb. After the beach that they often used to take the horses to, I believe in Norfolk. Is Holcomb Beach not in Norfolk? In fact, I think they went to Holcomb Beach last year. I know this year the horses are in Hayling Island, which I think is just across from Selsey Bill, I think, if memory serves me right. That kind of area, like this Bognor Regis, Selsey. Really good, solid numbers today here, not only at the front, but the yard is chocker for the changeover. There's going to be a brilliant flood out after this morning's changeover. In a second, I'm going to go to the other end, plonk myself there, ready for the deluge. That is pretty much, I would say, inevitable. Bearing in mind we've still got everybody that's at the back that will need to exit the parade ground, in addition to everybody that's already here and in the yard for the changeover. Very, 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 very healthy numbers for a Monday morning, actually. Off-duty trooper just about in the green to pass by through the doors of the box. Luckily, he wasn't walking here at the front. I don't think we caught him, but yeah, off-duty. I recognise him. I know which one it is. Oh, his flop just fell off. Awkward. I don't know this dude. Damn, is it? Wait, it looks like David Thewlis, the actor, no? In his younger days. Spitting image. Oh, somebody saying you can't go inside that barrier. She's still going to walk in the box. And her friend's next to me. Why is she looking over there? Who's this dude? Luckily they know each other.
1, 2, 3.
The awkward moments are my favourite. You're there. Oh, hold on, look who's here. Look who's back. It's our favourite, or one of our favourite MOD officers. Well, I know she's the most favourite on the channel because a lot of you ladies admire her professionalism, as do I. Oh my goodness me, the dust and dirt. Flipping out. Ugh. My days, what is going on? Super dusty this morning. Bro, where the hell does he think you... Bro. Goodness me. He just pushed me out of the way to get into that spot, only to be pushed himself back behind the line by the officer. Brilliant. Unfortunately for us, the other officer is at the far end. I say unfortunate because they're still coming forward, taking a chance. Okay, I'm looking out for earpieces, tennis visors, and spandex. In other words, a real-life version of Jilly Cooper's Rivals.
Step away!
Damn, she's making the other officer look as though he's not doing his job. Oops. Super strict, love it. I think they should only hire ex-military, ideally special forces, ideally 20 plus years service with SAS, SBS to MOD police on £250,000 a year salary, plus free accommodation in central London. Imagine the caliber of applicants they get, like, you know, ex-SAS, Para, Royal Marines, etc. Bloody hell, her voice really has the power to move people at a distance. Okay, goodbye beautiful, and massive. Look at Holcomb, he's flipping gigantic. Whoa. This is the new one, wait for it. Gate post is obviously in the way, damn it. Hello, gorgeous. The horse that is, guys, not the trooper. Move away from the horse. Yes. Oh, that's more like it. queue to my left is massive already. Okay, we kind of semi-saw it, I guess. Whoa. Okay, it's done. Get ready, guys. I mean, it's a fair-sized queue already. Plus everyone that's going to be departing the yard. In fact, they're already leaving now. Oh, actually the horse, the newly arrived horse, took a massive dump in the yard. Look at that. I'm not sure if you can see that. That's a great way to keep the tourists behind the line. Have the horse plopping all over it in the yard itself. Right, I'm going to try to get as central as I can because I've got a feeling, based on the numbers here at the moment, that we might get a lot of double occupancy around the box. Now, this particular trooper we saw before, pretty good with keeping the box clear. Bro. Let's see. I mean, yeah, he's having a good little look at their feet. Oh my goodness me, wait, it's all over the place. What a massive flipping spaghetti squish of tourists. The thing is, I just know the second I turn it to left or right for groups, it's going to be the other side where they make a mistake. Wait, what? No, wait, what? You see that? Yeah, exactly. Get out of the box. Get out of the box! Exactly. She just pushed someone else. Is he seriously telling the trooper to calm down? What? Hey, idiot! What an absolute moron. Guy from Argentina. She pushed you. The lady pushed you, didn't she? She put her hands on you. I saw it. What an absolute idiot he was. No way. Can you imagine? Seriously. They push you and then they start having a go at him for doing his job. It's amazing. No, some of the tourists have got no respect. That is crazy. I really hope now that Argentina lose. What an idiot that guy was.
England's gonna win.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. England's going to win. Folks, can you actually believe what we just saw? The most disrespectful idiot tourist we've ever seen here before from Argentina. He scarpered quick when I spoke up. Flipping hell. Do you see that?
I didn't.
Not only that, he's like, oh, I hope England lose to Argentina. Argentinian guy and his wife arrived, pushed this lady in the straw hat behind me out of the way so they could get their pictures. Then he screamed at the wife to get out of the box, and the husband had a go at him.
Oh, they're morons.
It's unbelievable, some of the tourists that... Yeah, it's just crazy, like what?
So how long, do you know how long they are actually they're here on the horse each day?
Okay, so...
individually?
Individually, during summertime, they might do a maximum of 2 one-hour shifts.
Oh, okay.
So he just came on, he'll be here for 1 hour on the same horse.
Yes.
Might be on again later this afternoon, but they're kind of rotating them because it's super
so
hot.
Yeah, I didn't know if the summer was different because it's a big effort at the minute.
Yeah, and during the winter, we might see them out 2 or 3 times on a given day. It varies. Yeah, it's a hell of a lot of kit, to be fair.
So awesome.
You know, it's a hell of a lot.
I admire them, they're so good.
Yeah, professionalism. It's a pity actually that just happened because when I first arrived, a French gent just proposed to his girlfriend with a ring right there in front of the box.
Yeah, but it's a daily thing. It happens on how many occasions?
I mean, this is getting a little bit too popular as a spot, but...
Did they propose right there in the box?
I mean, it would have been great if they had. They were just over here under the sign.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cute, I guess.
Do you capture all of this and post it on YouTube and that?
It is a popular YouTube channel, and you do get a lot of stupidity here, but to be honest, you also get a lot of very wholesome
No, but you personally?
moments. Yeah.
Do you do, and on... Yeah, I think I...
Right.
What is it?
It's 1 second. It's this one. If it's going to load, oh, there we go.
London City Walks. Okay, cool.
Is that your job to film it?
No, I'm retired. I film here typically 2 hours, 3, occasionally 4 times a week. I live nearby. It's easy. It's fun. Get to meet a lot of people from around the world, and you get to see a lot of stupid things.
Oh,
Yeah. You know, and it's a popular channel. People like it. Ex-military people, and tourists that can't travel here because they have mobility
Yeah,
issues
yeah,
or
yeah, of course.
financial constraints, etc.
Yeah, so good. Well done.
Plus, it's a great. Come on, I mean, who would not want to be out and about in London with this kind of
Oh, no,
vibe?
it's amazing.
No?
Incredible. Yeah, they're beautiful. Isla. Turn and look at me.
I know if I suggest or ask Aussie, you're going to say Kiwi.
No, Aussie.
Aussie, yeah?
I've made that mistake with plenty of Kiwis this holiday, don't
Even
worry.
yourself?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, that's interesting.
Anyway. All right, we'll make a move. Congratulations, good stuff.
Hey, pleasure to meet you. Yeah? Thanks a lot. Have a good day, guys. Okay, they're off. Amazing, super friendly. Oh, here we go again. Just when it went back to normal. Super friendly Aussie guy. I still cannot, I'm in disbelief the way the Argentinian guy lost it and spoke to the trooper like that. Basically told him to keep your voice down or don't shout at her. That absolute moron woman, I don't know if we called it, her pushing, oh. Get out the floor! I don't want to just, I'm trying not to laugh, guys, but the stupidity. I know some of you don't like it when I laugh at what happens here, but the absolute stupidity, how can you not laugh at it? I'm not laughing at the shout, I'm laughing at the idiocy that needs to be involved to get into that situation. So many of the people as well, so many of them. One second. Oh my goodness, there's some very funny characters here today. Guys, you watch the videos and stuff. Take a picture.
Oh.
And if you guys are going to get a picture outside the box, you'll be on today's video.
Oh yeah.
Do it. So, of course, yeah, I can take a photo of you guys, absolutely.
It's just me, thank you.
Just you, okay.
Just make sure don't stay outside the box.
Look at you, man. Got boss man here today telling everybody.
Can I take this one, please? Sorry. Beautiful.
Oops, it's okay. Okay, lovely gent here who likes Horse Guards content, doesn't like getting shouted at, and is super respectful.
Thank you.
Hey.
I can't wait.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure. I like the fact that Bossman here was telling you not to go in the box and not his own wife.
People are brave.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, damn. Wait, is this Brian the Boston Celtics guys? What do we think? I got to ask him. I mean, he could be actually tall enough. Do you play for the Boston Celtics by any chance?
I wish.
I mean, you got the height for sure, no?
I'm actually not even average height.
No, you're joking. You got to. I mean, what are you like? Six-ish?
6'5".
You're 6'5".
For basketball, it's not even average.
That's a good point, actually. You thought, yeah.
Too short for basketball.
Where are you from? South Africa?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think of this?
The shouting.
I mean, the shouting, the horses, the trooper, everything else.
I think it looks nice.
Yeah.
It retains the history enough.
Exactly that. Yeah.
But that's with the whole of the UK. Majority of the places I've seen, they do a lot of what you call it gentrification.
Yes,
That's
massively so. Yeah, we're losing a lot of the heritage, sadly. Outside the central area, it's disappearing rapidly.
And I feel that's the biggest pull of the UK, the fact that it has so much history in it, so you can't get rid of it. If you get rid of way too much of that, you're losing a big part of what attracts people to this side.
That's exactly it. Yeah, exactly it. You guys are South Africa's still a Commonwealth member nation, no? I think. Is it still Commonwealth?
Yeah, because I was here last year, 2024, via the Children's Scholarship.
So you're like not only super tall, you're super smart as well. Evening, where did you study?
University of Essex.
Ah, damn. Okay, so you like living here, yeah?
No, the nice part about the Children's Scholarship is you have to go back home.
The nice part of the Achievement Scholarship is the free cash and then the fly home, yeah? That's a fair point, yeah, that's a fair point. I thought you might have said like Cambridge or Oxford, but yeah, I understand. University of Essex is a little bit out.
I don't know what to do. So I didn't know where to go. So I saw that and I was like, okay, cool. I'm getting AI. Because I was looking for something that was happening now.
Hey, I mean, get a job within video, no?
could.
Micro and
Maybe
ultra, I
after
mean-
my 2 years in South Africa. That's what's keeping me there.
Yeah. How are things these days in South Africa, by the way? We see a lot of
The news say a lot more than what's actually happening.
Joburg is a bit volatile. Apparently, no, they've been sort of clearing out, or is there not been some issue with illegal migrants that are being thrown out of South Africa?
How can I put this? Most of it comes from the civil unrest rather than what's actually happening. So people get uncomfortable because of everything that's happening in the news. So if I hear that there's a fire coming or something's going to explode, I'm going to make sure I'm out of the way. I'm rather
for sure.
I'm best safe than sorry. But even the protests that have been occurring, if you look at the news, it's like not many places that it go bad, but when people gather, a mess is bound to happen in certain spaces.
Yeah, plus, it tends to focus on Cape Town, Joburg, doesn't it? When, it's a massive country and the majority of it is pretty safe.
Even in Joburg. The funny part is that it's primarily situated around KZN, so one of the coastal provinces.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that KwaZulu-Natal?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, it makes sense.
Do you run a page?
It's it's a popular YouTube channel actually. You're going to be in, like the Jen, you're going to be in today's video in a good way.
We didn't get yelled at
This is
today.
a popular YouTube channel here in London.
Take a picture of this.
That's how I found out about this. It's from your channel.
Oh, literally? Okay, it's a small world, eh?
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, I have to witness this. I got to witness somebody get yelled at.
Nah, and you did. Luckily, though, it wasn't you.
And your gimbal, is this the 8?
It's an 8P, actually. Yeah, it's only a couple weeks old, and it's crazy stable, and it doesn't die in the heat as well.
That's
So worth the upgrade for sure.
Because I'm checking, I'm like, I don't remember. I have the 7P, it doesn't have the screen.
Yeah, I've been kind of through most of them, but they only tend to last, obviously filming outside in the heat a lot, like 5-6 months until the battery is dead. So I have to buy a new one all the time. Yeah, I'm just waiting for like the new Pocket. I think Pocket 4P, which you can't buy yet in the UK. It's in China and a few other places, but not here. So I've got an Action 6 in my backpack and this lot.
Okay, and that's a filter.
Yeah, got an ND8 on the back just for super sunny days like today. It kind of gives it more sort of a filmic look. Cuts down the light coming into the lens. It works. It seems to work. It seems to work quite well. And we still capture the occasional stupidity in front here.
So do you wait in these areas?
I live nearby, so I'm typically here for an hour and a half to 2 hours in the morning on the guard change days. Yeah, slightly on the left. They're generally pretty chill about it when it's like a foot on the line. It's when people go up and they're within touching distance of the horse that, he will lose it. He already did twice this morning, shouted in people's faces very loudly. And the response, oh, see, look. The thing is, what's he going to do? Is he going to shout at the kid? Probably not, realistically. It's like, get out of the box to a 1-year-old. Yeah.
Oh, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
It's a little too chaotic now. It's inevitable at some point, given how many people are here today.
The people weren't here.
It will get busier as well because the people that are at Buckingham Palace for the
That's
guard
where I
change
just
there,
came from.
yeah, they're starting to slowly come this way. If you go through the tunnel here in the yard, just over that way, slightly over to the right-hand corner, is the road, the mall that leads directly to Buckingham Palace.
The guard change is done now.
It's done there. It's 11 a.m. I think, isn't it, at Buckingham Palace? Yeah.
It just ended and I just walked from there, so.
But if you're still here Wednesday, there'll be another full change at the Palace. It's definitely worth watching if you're in London.
Well, if you're here, that was one of the best things I've ever
Yeah,
witnessed.
at 11 a.m. But get there early.
I'll check. Because I don't think, is there any on Thursday?
No guard changes on Thursdays. It's typically Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and I think they do a sort of a ceremony on Sunday at the Palace. Another one who's getting too close. I mean, luckily she heard him this time.
You're really nice right now.
Even behind you, look at this.
Oh, they're out now.
Yeah. The groups that tend to get in trouble the most regularly, the Chinese groups, yeah, because they don't have English-speaking tour guides, and they just don't seem to care. So they'll march up straight in the box.
I just want to witness it again.
It's almost inevitable this morning with this particular soldier. Oh, somebody in their graduation outfit, it looks like.
So how long have you been doing this?
The channel, I think, end of 2022, 2023.
Wow.
I started it just ad hoc, and boom, it got quite popular. But there used to be a lot more idiocy here because you'd have foot guards in the yard as well.
Okay.
So when they would walk out of the yard into the crowd, you can guess what would happen. But for different reasons that I can't really talk about on here, the foot guards in the yard were removed,
Yeah, I'm not a
which is very sad.
very sad. It's part of a tradition.
Yeah, they've been standing in the yard for more than 300 years, continuously. Real pity.
So does he just stand here all day?
No. Oh, wait, he or me? Hourly. He came out on the hour. He'll have 1 hour in the box and then change over with one of his colleagues and a new horse. But apparently, this guy, this trooper with the blue eyes, was told today there's a VIP family visiting from South Africa.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently their son plays for a famous US basketball team.
Okay. Oh.
But-
Okay, got it.
Got you.
yeah, and
Wait for it now. So how long do you stand here?
I try to arrive here between 11:30 and 11:45, normally finish by 1 to 1:30. So maximum hour and a half to 2 hours, 3, occasionally 4 times a week. So it's not very long, but it's enough to get the majority of the stupid interactions here.
Yes.
You know, it's enough because some people will stand here for 4 or 5 hours a day, and I personally think that's odd, and I think it's disrespectful to the soldiers as well. To be planted for that length of time, filming every single thing that happens. You know, it's a delicate balance between people wanting to see this, but not oversaturating it with too much.
Yeah.
You know, because let's be honest, if any of us were at work, would we want somebody filming us at work for hours?
Every move we take.
Yeah, especially as a lot of these videos are watched over at barracks, and they sometimes get in trouble for kit infractions that the officers have only seen on the videos.
Video.
Yeah, which is a downside to doing this, to be honest. Oops. Now, after the 2 massive shouts, guys, and the slightly quieter get-backs, and I have been focusing, I have been watching what's going on in front of the camera, as well as talking with the gents here. The message seems to have sunk in, but then we've got a lot of people here that have been here for a while this morning, people watching and having seen what already happened to some of the other tourists. They're being very, very careful. I still can't believe I should have run down the road after the Argentine. I can't actually remember. Is it Argentine, guys, or Argentinian? Is somebody an Argentine, or are they an Argentinian? So a citizen of Argentina. I always forget, actually. Instinctively, I think you're Argentinian. But then why do I often hear Argentine?
Oh, we almost. Yeah, that was a soft. He was being nice.
Gent with his Deadpool t-shirt. I've also been keeping a bit of an eye at the other end, very quiet, no verbal, not a massive crush around the box either, so we definitely, fortunately, chose the right spot. I might move shortly when I finish up this part 1 and start the part 2.
Really? Do you study history as well?
It's funny you say that, actually. My undergrad was history. Yeah, undergrad degree was history.
So that makes it better for your channel.
I mean, I guess it kind of helps. Plus, I've lived in central London for, give or take, around 25 years on and off. So it's kind of just like my I don't want to say, I joke in my video, it's my hood. I mean, it's not really, because it's pretty safe, but after dark it sometimes gets a little crazy. When England won on Saturday night, it got a lot crazy. Yeah, there's a video on the channel of what happened around 1, 2 in the morning after England won. It kind of kicked off a bit.
I've also heard it's bad in France, whether they win or lose.
Oh my goodness me, wow, Paris, yeah. I haven't been since last year, but it's pretty wild these days.
Enjoy.
Hey, nice to meet you, yeah?
Just your name?
John. What's your name?
Taban.
John. What's your name?
What's yours?
John.
John.
Yeah, John.
Oh, John. Taban.
Taban.
Yeah.
Yeah? How many languages do you speak?
English, Afrikaans, and then Pedi, which is my home language. Then quite a few languages from back home.
Localized, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Hey, that is amazing, actually, isn't it?
Chris.
Taban.
Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure.
Cheers.
Enjoy the rest of the time with your family.
see what I can show now.
There's a lot to see. Have you guys been this way yet to Big Ben and the bridge and stuff?
Big Ben. Just want to check Trafalgar. Then we're gonna go through this way, show them Buckingham. But I think we're gonna go there, then there.
Yeah, but Trafalgar Square is a good starting point and finish up at Big Ben. If you go over the river, there's also amazing views, Cove Memorial Wall. There's so much to see. So much to see.
We also have the boat, but I hate the boat, the water. That river's
that river's not clean, you're right. I know.
okay then, Trisha.
Enjoy, yeah? Nice to meet you. Super chill guy. In fact, the guy that I joked was a Celtics player, Boston Celtics player from South Africa. Super nice, super chill, amazing, lovely family who also featured on the video. And it's funny because I was joking, his dad was the bro that was telling people not to get in the bogs. Brilliant. Great vibe this morning, despite the absolute moron idiot from Argentina. Great vibe. Can you imagine how petty you need to be though to say, oh, I hope you lose to Argentina? What an absolute bell end. London's worst tourist ever. In fact, the worst tourist ever to visit the UK since the Romans. Okay, massive school groups coming out of the yard. Lots of little Chinese kids just running forward by themselves. Hopefully, they don't make the mistake of getting themselves in the box. The strange thing today is I haven't seen. Actually, maybe she finished her shift. I was going to say the lady MOD officer. Yeah, she swapped over. Somebody else has taken her spot. Hopefully, she'll be back for the guard change, which will be happening in. Let me see. 30 minutes, give or take. And we should be able to capture that in part or in whole, depending on how it goes in part 2. Okay, like this actually. Look, a Chinese family are being moved by their tour guide, firmly outside of the box. Bro. Wait, actually, it's not a bro. Sorry, it's a lady. Is she going to get too close? I mean, imagine getting shouted at really loudly by the trooper whilst you're wearing a Tom and Jerry t-shirt. That would be a classic, would it not?
Mata foto do caso.
Tempted to tell her the horse is called Jerry and the trooper's called Tom. Guys, which language is this? Unusual language. Which
Slovenia.
It's Slovenian.
Yes.
Ah, that's
Melania Trump, Luka
Doncic. Goodness, yeah, true actually. Well, the world's most famous Slovenian is indeed Melania Trump. If we come back, actually, yeah, there is a video, isn't there, of some Slovenian kids in the yard in the good old days being very rude to the trooper. Yeah. To say we don't get many visitors here from Slovenia. That I'm aware of anyway. Okay, one of the smallest mini tourists we've ever had. And didn't go in the box, top man. Okay, this is the Ralph Lauren junior polo team. Okay. Only thing missing is the spandex and the tennis balls. He's still got the sticker. He would have bought the hat here in London. He's still got the flipping sticker on the on the front of the hat. Bro, come on, seriously. To be fair though, it's not as bad as often at formal events, very formal events. I'll see people that have forgotten to remove the the tailored stitching, either from the breast pocket on their jacket or between the flaps on the back. And there's nothing worse than having a navy or black jacket with white cotton threading holding it together. Yeah, it's a popular social faux pas here in London. Uh-oh. I almost went to lick her face for a second. He's too interested in today's commentary, the horse, look. He's riveted, actually. Aren't you? Yeah. Oh. They're hoping he's going to look over. I mean, they got some good pictures.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
Hey, you too.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. Yeah, I look forward to
Seeing yourself on YouTube later
forward to
today.
seeing all the videos. That's what made me come to this. So thank you so much.
No, it's my pleasure. Be safe, yeah?
Yes,
Keep
sir.
your phone
Yes.
near when you're walking around in Central.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, take it easy. Oh, lovely people today, guys. We always meet really kind people, and despite a lot of the more negative moments that we sometimes capture, almost everyone that I talk to is friendly, kind, and super respectful. He says before somebody marches into the box and it all kicks off yet again. Okay, next up I think is Polish group. After the group on the left. Nothing at the other end this morning. Very, 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 very strangely quiet. It's almost like the tourists think the other box is haunted and don't want to go near it.
There's another horse down there too.
Your normal hands are okay. Don't go too close to the horse, okay?
And luckily, guys, despite it being so busy, the main highway behind us is pretty quiet this morning, which means that the massive numbers that are passing from the gate and along Whitehall are primarily not walking in front of the camera, which is a minor miracle, especially for a guard change day and especially for Manic Monday. Guys, don't knock the sign off the wall. I'm going to finish up part one, folks, and resume shortly, so that we don't end up with that situation whereby the video doesn't appear until late. Polls are just starting to turn up, like the gent on the right. Back in just a second, guys, for part two.